MegaPodTastic.
Good morning, MegaPodlings. It's Krazy Joe here. You know, a lot of Star Trek fans are very excited because we got a trailer for Star Trek Picard at Comic-Con. And it was a very, very, very cool trailer. And it kind of disproved a falsehood that has been spread mainly here on YouTube, that it's been going on for far too long. There are forces at work, YouTube channels and other, blogs and nefarious sources who have been spreading a lie. The lie is that Star Trek Discovery and Star Trek Picard are made under an alternative license, licensed to Bad Robot. And as a result of this alternative license, everything on those shows needs to be, quote-unquote, 25% different. This has been proven false and ridiculous time and time again, but people keep spreading this falsehood. I think the Captain Picard trailer, the Star Trek Picard trailer, should have finally put a nail in this ridiculous falsehood. Because if you watch that trailer, it's clearly a successor to Next Generation. Because these guys will tell you, the people spreading this falsehood want to tell you that Discovery and Star Trek Picard are not actually canon. They're not actually set in the same universe as the Next Generation in the original series. They're set in an alternate universe and everything has to be slightly different, or else J.J. Abrams can't profit off it. Never mind the fact that J.J. Abrams has nothing to do with any of the Star Trek TV shows. Bad Robot made the movies. Bad Robot has nothing to do with Discovery. Bad Robot has nothing to do with Star Trek Picard. Now, they will tell you that Alex Kurtzman's company, Secret Hideout, is actually Bad Robot in disguise, and that they don't want you to know that they're producing these shows, so they're using an alternative name. The whole thing is a crackpot idea. It's ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense, but they keep pushing it. Well, I think today is the day we can finally put a nail in the alternative license BS. We can end it once and for all. Because, number one, this weekend we got the Picard trailer. And if you watch that Picard trailer, bye-bye, 25% difference. Bye-bye, this is not the same universe as the Next Generation. Clearly it is. Clearly it is. We saw Picard's old communicator right in the trailer. It wasn't 25% different. That was his communicator from Nemesis. We referenced Nemesis. We referenced the death of Data. Excuse me. And not one, but two other returning characters showed up. 7 of 9 and Data. 25% difference. My buttocks. It is a complete in-universe sequel to the Next Generation, clearly set in the same timeline, and we can end that 25% difference alternative license BS now, once and for all. But that's not enough for you? That's not enough for you? Okay, guess what? I got more proof that the alternative license is BS! Star Trek Las Vegas is coming up. The Las Vegas Star Trek Convention by Creation, one of the biggest conventions of the year, especially for the Star Trek brand. And one of the biggest licensees of Star Trek right now is a company that makes pins called Fansets. They make pins. They make, little lapel, like the Disney pins everyone trades, but with Star Trek. They hold the Star Trek license for pins. They're putting out a pin set that's going to be exclusive to Star Trek Las Vegas called The Women of Star Trek. Let's see a picture of that pin set right now. The Women of Star Trek. Did you notice anyone in there? Michael Burnham. Michael Burnham. She's on the pin set. Why is this significant? These guys want you to believe there's an alternative license. There's an alternative license for merchandise created by Bad Robot. Again, Bad Robot's got no connection to these TV shows, but that doesn't seem to stop them. Look at that pin set. What do you see? You see Nichelle Nichols as Uhura. You see Dr. Beverly Crusher. You see all these established Star Trek characters from the first 5 TV shows and Michael Burnham. Now, if there is an alternative license, you could not have all these characters in one pin set because there's 2 licenses at work there. How could you do one pin set that's got characters from 2 different licenses? But this is one set, has characters from Discovery alongside characters of the other shows. No alternative license. Not enough for you? Guess what just came out today? The Star Trek 2020 day-by-day calendar. It's, one of these desk calendars for 2020. It's got a different picture for every day of the week. You pull off an image and, it's the next day. Oh, January 1st is Kirk. Oh, who's going to be January 2nd? January 2nd is, oh, look, it's the Voyager crew. All right, who's January 3rd going to be? Let's see who's January 3rd. It's Deanna Troi. So all the Star Trek shows are represented here. We have images from all the shows, all the characters. And, guess what? Michael Burnham and Philippa Georgiou. But they're in an alternative license. How could they appear on this calendar alongside the other characters? That doesn't make sense. They're an alternative license. That's crazy. That's crazy. Oh, well, there's Jake Sisko. And there's, a Borg Cube. And, Shazad Latif as Ash Tyler? But that's an alternative license. How could that be on here? Oh, wow. Well, I guess they could have licensed both shows. Let's look at the trademark. Trademark 2019 CBS Studios. Star Trek and related marks and logos are trademark of CBS Studios. All rights reserved. Oh, okay, where is the trademark for Bad Robot? Oh, there isn't one. There's one trademark on here. One trademark listed. CBS, All Star Trek. It says it right there. No alternative license. Done. We still going to spread this BS? Someone is. Because people are making money off it. You know who's making money off it? Not Bad Robot. Not Bad Robot, because they have no connection to these TV shows. The people making money off it are the people who are putting out these videos and getting clickbait hits. Clickbait hits from people who want to read this BS that isn't true. They're laughing all the way to the bank. They probably are well aware that what they're telling you is a lie. I'm sure they don't believe their own BS. They're out there for the clicks. So today, let's mark it. Today, this day in July of 2019, the week following Comic-Con, put the final nail in the BS nonsensical idea of Discovery and Picard and the other TV shows made by Alex Kurtzman under an alternative license. There is no alternative license. It doesn't exist. It's a lie. And here is the 2020 Star Trek Daily Calendar to prove it. Here is the pin set. Done. Now is the moment that, as today's kids like to say, we hold up the microphone and let gravity take hold of it. Keep wearing those pajamas.
Keep wearing those pajamas with the plastic feet. Keep wearing those pajamas. Tell everyone you meet. Keep wearing those pajamas with the back door flap. Keep wearing those pajamas. Don't open, it's a trap. Oh no, it's a trap. Some people call them PJs, some people call them jammies. They can come embroidered with big money and no whammies. They can have 100 tiny commander adamas, but no matter how they look, just keep on wearing those pajamas. Keep on wearing those pajamas. Keep wearing those pajamas. And now we're having fun. Keep wearing those pajamas. And now the song is done.